Hello, my name's Lewis Tyler, Managing Editor of International Fire and Safety Journal. Delighted to be here on the FLIR stand at Interschutz, joined by Peter Dekkers. Peter, how are you doing?
Good.
See you.
Nice seeing you.
Now, we spoke some months ago, I think, at FDIC. Just wondered, you were having a great event there, huge show here at Interschutz. How are you finding the event so far and what are you showcasing?
Okay, now this is actually the number one exhibition for us worldwide. So every 5 years. And it is a great opportunity to show our latest fire cameras we recently introduced and we are going to introduce. So this is a perfect opportunity for us to meet with end customers and talk about our solutions.
And then just in terms of, liaising with customers, clients, how have you noticed that shift? How are the demands in the fire industry shifting in recent years in terms of, thermal imaging?
Yeah, no, so actually there's an absolute shift is there because the type of fires is changing and also the type of users is changing. I will explain both. So compared to 10 years ago, you didn't have electric car vehicles, electric vehicles. Building materials they are used are different, so the fire dynamics and the intensity is changing, and it asks for different types of solutions. Also the users, from a user perspective, you see changes. So some fire departments rely more heavy on volunteers because there's not enough people available to fill those positions, whereas on the other hand, in the bigger cities you see that there's a lot of investment in staff there. So that also means that from a usability perspective, as far as how easy is the product to use, some other functionalities, that is changing as well. And we are working, talking to end customers and changing our products so that we meet all those requirements.
And then just in that respect, entire industries are seeing shift towards more technology, IoT, AI, that kind of thing. Is that something you're seeing from your customers? And if so, how are you kind of shifting towards that to meet that demand?
Yeah. So actually we see two shifts. One is a technology shift. So customers are getting more and more demanding on what they need. So as an example, we have introduced our completely new case series. And the feedback we received is that we can't scan fast enough with our current camera. Any brand. So we made a couple of very big changes in the camera, so you can do extreme fast scanning of a room. So because every second counts in a fire situation, so we made that improvement. So we have been allowing very fast scanning of the camera, but we also see that people are more interested in how can we improve over time and how can we do the analysis of the data. We want to learn and we want to improve ourselves. So that's the reason why in the new case series you can connect to an app. It makes it very easy to transfer images you made in the fire scene videos to your mobile device. You can send it to the fire station, to the police department for investigation, to the insurance company. On top of that, data protection, data security is very, very important right now, especially these days. So we as FLIR, we meet the very highest standards as far as data security. So our cameras are connected, but at the same time we make sure that data is secure so that the bad people will not abuse that.
We've spoke about the here and now, just in terms of the future. So 5 years ago, I don't think many of us would have predicted that AI will play such a huge part across the world. Asking you to kind of look forward now, in the next 3 to 5 years, how do you think, in relation to what you guys do, how do you think the fire industry is going to be changing?
Oh no, it's going to have massive changes. So because the electrification is changing, and then there's a new generation of firefighters which grew up being gamers, are going to be the future firefighters. So our first step we already made is making our cameras connected. So you use an app to make life easier and to make sure that your equipment is is working properly and that you can do the data analysis. But that is our first step. So we also see that down the line, it's not now, but it will be there, that AI will help the firefighter making those right decisions. Because the camera is actually as good as the person operating it. And we would like to help the firefighter so that he can focus on other aspects and that the camera can take over part of that thought process. So we would like to kind of minimize the focus and attention on processing what the user sees. So the first step we already made, but I think next time when we see each other in 5 years from now here in Hanover, you will see that we have evolved with big steps. As an example, we also have a user experience department. So we not only have hardware engineers working in our organization, but we have a user experience team. We talk to end customers and we really trying to understand, okay, how can we make them working more faster and more efficient? So, and AI is for sure is going to help firefighters in making those decisions faster and better.
Maybe we should come back 3 to 5 years' time and revisit those predictions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Peter, thank you.
Thank you.